to KCAARadio.com.
KCAA.
And we are live here at KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM in the IE, or anywhere in the world at KCAARadio.com. You are listening to Highlight One Radio, the show where each week we highlight one musical artist or topic that we believe deserves to be in the spotlight. I am your host, DJ71, and today we are going to get to know our engineer, Mr. Eric Rosario. Your mic is off.
Oh, as an engineer, yeah. I should know that, huh?
Last week it was doing a lot worse, man. I was behind the board. Eric was at a concert with his chica.
With my missus. Funny, just to interject real quick. Today's National Boyfriend Day, and so I just kept
What'd
refreshing.
You get me?
I got you a nice little Krabby Patty, a little sour Krabby Patty. I just kept refreshing social media. I'm like, what? It's on like 4 p.m. Where am I at? Why am I not on this page yet? Don't worry, I made it.
Well, I'm super excited to have you, Eric.
Stoked to be on. Thank you for having me on, bro.
For those who have been watching the past few weeks, Eric is the one who keeps everything running smooth in the background for us, and he provides some awesome commentary. When I have nothing else to say, he jumps in and helps me.
Yeah, I do a lot of Family Guy references.
Oh, okay. Can you do one off the top of your head?
Hey, Lois. That was it.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean, technically, it is one.
So we understand you are the host of another show on this station. I believe same time tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, same time, same station, but on Wednesdays. Palm Trees in Progress presents. I co-host it with my cousin. He's from Fullerton, but he spent a lot of time in Berkeley, and then he's always all over the place. So he usually Skypes in. But yeah, it's a nice little comedy kind of show. We talk about like pop culture things, some funny articles, and we'll bring on some musicians or comedians as well.
Cool. So when did you start your show?
Ooh, when did maybe like 2 years ago now. It's probably
2
been
years
running.
ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And they haven't kicked you off yet.
And they have not kicked me off. And some of the questionable innuendos that I make, thank you to the boss man. Appreciate that.
The boss man doesn't know. The boss man don't throw him under the bus.
I said boss men for multiple, but yes, yeah. But they might not even tune in. But shout out to them. And they've let me on for so long. And we've had a lot of cool guests. We've had people that have shows on HBO and like really, it's kind of just an excuse to like reach out to musicians and comedians that I've been fans of since I was young. I'm like, hey, can I geek out? Can I geek out with you over like and have a reason to? So yeah, that's been pretty cool.
That's awesome, man. Now, tell us a little bit about Palm Trees in Progress and where they can find you. I know you have an Instagram that's pretty popular.
Thank you. Palm Trees in Progress. It actually all derived from a mixtape I had made, a little album I made when I was 18, 19. Palm Trees in Progress. It was really hip hop oriented, a lot of beats and
cool
raps and stuff like that. And one of my friends told me, like, dude, like that is. He said, I every day I say Palm Trees in Progress. He says ever since I heard that album,
it's catchy.
Yeah,
it's super catchy.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I didn't realize what I was that kind of like little thing because having friends reach out and be like, "Yo, dude, I say this every day," and coming from a friend who just roasts you all the time, when they say something endearing, you're like, "Wow, they're being sincere." So that kind of I noticed I kind of came on a little brand name or something like that. And
Yeah?
ever since then, I've been trying to push it, make it. So we have palmtreesinprogress.com for our merchandise and links to all the podcasts as well. And at Palm Trees in Progress on all social media platforms. We have a little skate team and all that. But
Tell us about that, because I am an action sports guru.
yeah, you are.
I'm not much of a skater
dude.
anymore, but
Yeah.
I do love the action sports. Every time I find a skating clip that is funny, usually it's someone falling.
Yeah.
Or just something bad.
Gnarly, yeah.
Yeah, gnarly.
Yeah.
I send it to Mr. Palm Trees in Progress on Instagram there.
Yes.
So I blow up his IG, and you should too.
Yeah,
if
you
you want
know
to be
what?
on his show,
You
maybe
guys-
if you have something to offer.
You guys gotta know that Frank, the host of Highlight One Radio, he is a gnarly a skier. I've never the only time I've seen clips of him doing the stuff that I've seen him do is off SSX tricky video games or X Games stuff. I'm he's literally doing a backflip off of what, a 15-foot ramp?
It's probably my head's probably 6 feet off the ground, but it's 20 long or 25 long.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
A literal backflip. A lot of people can't even jump up a curb. So
I've landed 1 out of 9 in the past 2 years.
let's go, man.
And it's only sent me to the to urgent care once.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
trick in particular.
And it says to your love for skiing, what was the injury you said? I'm sorry.
Oh, on the backflip, it was my ribs.
Yeah, you got sent to the ER off busted ribs, and you were back with that same season. Am I correct?
I threw another backflip that season and crashed again.
Oh, bro. But still sent it, man. That's dope. It's awesome to see it. It's awesome to see it.
Well, thank you, Eric. I wasn't trying to make it about me, but I'll take the attention, man.
Hey, dude. Hey, gotta recognize. I have to recognize.
Yeah, I hold the record for chubbiest guy to do a backflip at Bear Mountain.
Watch out, Jamie Foy. Watch out, Jamie Foy. He's a pro skater that's a little on the chubbier side.
Oh, is he the one I see on Instagram sometimes come up?
Eating rails, dude. He just tears up.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So
I know I
watch
see
out.
one video of this guy, he's a pretty big dude. He's just throwing down on that skateboard.
Yeah. Oh man, and
Yeah, it's
social
wild.
media, huh? Isn't it social media so cool with how extreme sports of all types it floods the world and kind of elevates what people
Yeah.
are doing.
Exactly. You can catch on without having a expensive. You don't have to get picked up by some expensive agent or
Yeah.
something to get discovered anymore. You can just
Post some clips.
post good stuff, and
Yeah.
if people like it, and you're a little bit of luck's involved, but it'll take off up there.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than you, but did you buy ski videos ski? Because I would always buy skate videos.
Enjoy by Rage Films is the soundtrack from that movie is still one of my favorite things ever.
Yep, and there's a reason for that.
And it's not all usually before I got that music video on my iPod Nano or not music video but Steve video on my iPod Nano
Let's go.
in 7th grade, and I watched it like crazy. I remember sitting on my bunk bed, my iPod Nano with the 1.5 inch screen is sitting on the on my dresser and I'm watching from my bunk bed and I'm I don't know what just happened. That screen's only an inch long, but I that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, but you remember these things used to take months to produce, direct, cut and edit and stuff like that.
Now it's just iMovie or Instagram
and they come out basically the day someone's busting something gnarly, you will see a cut of it on social media.
plus 50 remixes done by other people.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
It's amazing how no disrespect to video editors, because you can still do way better. With a little skill, but you can make a decent video just in 20 minutes on your phone now.
Definitely.
Yeah, I did all my ski edits just on iMovie on my phone. I don't think I have iMovie on my laptop anymore.
Hey, man, and those are some clean clips.
Thank you. Oh, the ones that are clean at least.
That's right.
I have a whole crash reel. Someday I'll have to pull that up for you guys.
Oh yeah, dude, post that on the Highlight One Radio feed. Throw all the bales and stuff like that.
If I sent that over to your email, would you be able to pull it up on the Stripe computer? Or do you have enough inputs?
Yeah, the bales. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how. We don't usually use 2 cameras. I don't know how many inputs we have on the vMix there.
Oh yeah, we got that.
So yeah, I'll pull that up.
Yeah. So you said last weekend you were having a little trouble running the boards and.
Yeah, you actually got a shout out even though you weren't here because
thank you.
so I'm like, yeah, Eric wouldn't have let that happen. I controlling all the mics and the videos and looking up songs.
Oh yeah, man. Just a lot to juggle. It's a lot to juggle.
Oh yeah.
So what'd you do? Did you spin last week?
I juggled at my gig last week. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, did you?
I'm not very good at juggling, but I tried.
Beat juggling.
Because they had
Let's go.
no, not even beat juggling. I actually was using beanbags because there was that one of those cornhole games.
Oh, okay.
And I was bored. It was like everything was soaking wet. And it ended up being a really fun gig, but I ended up going over there and juggling with the beanbags from the cornhole game, and didn't get any extra tips that way, but I did have some fun.
You see the DJ I know you was a DJ, so I'm like, oh, my boy's beat juggling when he's talking about beats. When he's talking about juggling.
Oh, here's a good one. This one, I did not get super injured, but I did get a bloody nose from this one.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. No pain, no game.
That's right.
I did not fall this hard when I was skinny, man. I would just get back up. Like, it would take so much more to hurt me before, and now it's like, ow.
A little bit more aerodynamic back then with some few LBS. Hey, man, it happens to all of us.
Yeah. Here's the link.
Did you send it to the KCAA one?
Yeah, your work email.
Sweet. Well, thanks again for all the listeners for tuning in to
Yeah.
Highlight One Radio. Yeah.
So, I understand, Mr. Eric Rosario, that you are a producer as well.
I am. I do have a couple of, I cook a lot of beats. I used to rap a lot more when I was younger, and I would rap over all my beats. And nowadays, I'm, like, more focused on getting other artists to, like, do their thing on my beats and stuff like that. But, funny enough, I've been playing guitar since I was in the 6th grade. I got my first Fender Strat in 6th grade.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was really into punk rock growing up. I was like the Ramones, the Casualties, Misfits, and stuff like that. And, I was always in a little band with my neighborhood friends. And, one day I was like, oh, dude, it's hard to get like 4 people scheduled to like, get together.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can do this by myself?
Cue MacBook.
Yeah, cue GarageBand, cue MPCs, drum pads. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't really need friends. Thank God for the friends I have. But there's nothing like jamming with your boys. You know what I mean? But even DJing sets with your buddies.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are way funner sets than just by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But it is nice to be able to be like, I don't want to be such a ordering my friends to be like, hey, no, I want this in mind. You know what I mean? Like, when we're jamming out, I'm like, hey. So it's a little easier to do my own stuff, thanks to, like you said, the MacBook, GarageBand, Logic Pro, Ableton, all of them.
Yeah, and there are some famous artists that do exactly that. It sounds like a whole band. We talked about it at my first show, which actually the first week was the week I decided to hire you for the next week because I could not do it myself. We were talking about how Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails, and what's his name? I don't know what's Tame Impala's name, like his actual name. Do you know?
Oh no, I don't. But I do love people.
But he does the same thing.
Yeah, I do love everyone being like, "Hey, you guys know Tame Impala is one person?"
Yeah,
I do love that. It's a nice little bar trivia. Also, there's a dude. Car Seat Headrest is a pretty big band. The composer for the band. He made like 5 albums via Bandcamp, all uploaded Bandcamp back in the day. All of his bedroom. So bedroom rock is like a genre that's came out too. But he also like composed drum pads, bass all himself.
Yeah.
I think it's like, oh man, Pitbull Records or another some kind of big record company actually signed him, got him a band. So later on, I saw him on Conan O'Brien show. I was really stoked off that. I was like, Conan knows good music. Let's go. And, he had his whole band, and it's really rad. I was able to catch him in L.A. a couple years ago, but I was really inspired and stoked to see, like, he did all this bedroom rock by himself, composed. People loved what he was doing, and then some record label signed him and was like, hey, keep doing what you do, but, like, if you want to do live shows, we have a band to follow with you, So that's pretty rad.
That's awesome.
I got some clips ready.
Oh, there we go.
Let's check them, shall. Oh, Nice little backflip right there.
Yeah, the slow-mo's gonna come up here. Oh, here's the helmet camera.
Oh, smashed.
Yeah.
What was that, a GoPro?
It's a DJI Action 3. It's like from that drone brand, but they make like a GoPro competitor camera. It's a little bit more affordable. Works pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, looks like the quality's crisp. For everyone that is listening, don't forget to tune in to KCAAHradio.com to watch the live stream.
Yes. Yeah, that probably didn't sound as fun as it looked. We are a radio station, aren't we, Eric? So yes, you're listening to Highlight One Radio, KCAA, on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM and 106.5 FM. And do you have any tracks you want to show us, Eric?
You know what? I got some tracks we could throw in.
Okay, he's always ready with the tracks.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna throw on something I recorded when I was like 18. I'm 31 now. So
okay, so we get to hear angsty teen Eric.
You know what? Surprisingly, I listen to a lot of Blink-182. This doesn't sound too much like Blink-182, which is what it should.
Oh,
but small
teens.
If you go to karaoke, what are you doing? What Blink-182 song are you gonna do? If it's only Blink-182 choices.
Oh, that's the only one I know the words to.
It sounds like it's gonna be All the Small Things.
Yeah.
And this is my rendition of All the Small Things.
Swag and swagger.
Oh, yeah. I'm dope for life.
Yeah.
I don't need to move on from
I don't know how
dope.
dope you are, but you're pretty cool.
No, I mean, I'm going to use dope forever.
Hey, I think you're pretty dope.
Thank you.
You guys are both pretty dope.
Pardon me, brother, as you stand in your glory. I know you won't mind if I tell the whole story.
Yeah. For the glory and not another thing. We were willing, although defeat put a sting. Determined to take it all, yeah, we hardly broke a sweat. From these past years and tears, you know we can't forget. A cold world, so kids grip the heater. And the only change they know goes in a parking meter. Or as far as swish is sweet, every scheme's admit defeat. Their world is two-dimension, all my living is deep. With every step and move, it's a promise that I keep. I'm happy where I'm at, I'm seeing no greed. I just focused on the main plot, maneuvered and I gained spots. Can't complain or claim boss, just work for the payoff. Messages depicted through my writings. Stay above, stay afloat, never stop fighting. Possess an open mind and you can never hit a boundary. I was lost in my thoughts, but fiends knew where to find me. The struggle, the hustle, the day-to-day grind. I open my eyes, I let the others stay blind. With the world on my back, I'm screaming where's the lighter side. But I always try to focus more on the brighter side. It's hard to keep your head clear while you're scheming up some plots. I keep low status, they're blowing up the spots. Can't connect the dots, it's all warfare. Putting pressure on the pawns till they need more air. Associate with great minds and show no care.
Good?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I'm on the verge of straight crunk. I would say so. I mean,
That's a clip from Workaholics.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Dude, that was awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I don't think you've shown me that one before.
Yeah, it's an older one. So, when I was doing my little rapping thing and stuff like
Well, what
that.
happened?
Oh, I don't know. I became a dad. I got a little bit happier and stuff like that.
Shout out to Gracie.
Shout out to Big Dog Grace Osorio. Yep. Little 9-year-old now. Yep.
Not so little anymore, man.
I know.
She's almost as tall as you now, dude.
Yeah, she definitely gets her height from her mother. Yeah, but yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's
No problem.
Available on all streaming platforms. Save Your Soul is what my
Save
artist
Your
name.
Soul.
Yeah, and then that one was actually for my first mixtape, Palm Trees, Progress, and Poetry.
Okay, I'm gonna add that right now.
Oh, thanks, man. Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I got another couple tracks for the show if we run out of conversations. You know what I mean? Cue those up.
So, while you were out partying at your concert last week, we were discussing songs that are important to us for whatever reason.
Love that.
So, I'm going to put you on the spot here, but we have YouTube Premium over there. So, if you want to pull up a song that's important to you for whatever reason, just make sure, we won't get in trouble for playing it.
Clean one.
Yeah, clean one. We'd love to hear it, and you can just give us a little intro on why it's an important song to you.
Oh,
Could be
you
something
know
from your
what?
childhood, something.
I do love that. While I write this up, figure if I can find a clean one. I'd love to hear what yours was. I would love to hear what yours was from last week since I missed. I'm sorry.
We cycled through each of us like 3 times.
Oh, that's dope. So not too much pressure on like one.
But let's do one that I didn't get to last week. It's called "Miss the Boat" by Modest Mouse.
Oh, dude, let's go. It's a good
It
one
reminds
right
me
there.
of my big sister because I remember she was dating this guy from Chicago. He was a really nice guy. We're still friends with him. But anyway, he when I was in like 5th grade, she was dating this guy from Chicago. She's way older than me. She's like 40 now, I believe. But this was her ringtone. Like the third chorus on the song was her ringtone. So I'd always hear it, and I'd know she was getting a phone call. And then like one day she actually showed me the actual song. I'm like, oh, it's a good song. So now it's kind of our song.
Oh, that's so dope. That is awesome. And yeah, because you did mention to me you saw Modest Mouse with your sister, right?
Yeah, we saw, and they played "Miss the Boat." It was awesome.
Oh, what! I have an older sister as well, so I was able to see Taking Back Sunday. I believe Blink-182 with her before too.
Oh, fun.
So I know what you mean. Like those things, like when you guys kick it, family barbecue. Maybe one of you guys sneak to the iPod, be like, put it on, just kind of make eye contact. Dog.
Exactly.
Yo.
Yeah, I've seen She took me to a Dead Mouse concert for a Christmas present.
His family loves mice and mouse.
Yeah.
Modest Mouse, Dead Mouse.
Yeah.
Love it.
And who else did she take me to see? Modest Yahoo. That was my first concert.
I didn't know where you're going with that. Modest Mouse again?
Have you heard of Modest Yahoo?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that beard, or does he have like some crazy chops and a beard?
Yeah, I think he's like Hasidic Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I wish I could grow a beard like that. Dude's got some chops.
I won't even describe my beard growing abilities, but
For the listeners, it looks like when Frank doesn't shave for about 4 weeks, which is a long time. It looks like he was just drinking Nesquik, like chocolate milk, but very messy.
kinda. Well, the issue is I have like a hair, every so often, and I have a cleft chin, so.
Oh, dude, let's go. I saw my first gray hair the other day, and
At
yeah.
31, man.
Yeah,
is that when I spent mine in a couple
dude,
years?
you know what? I pray you never do, but 'cause I want you to go bald before you see them. But I cried. I've been crying ever since. I actually didn't go to that concert. I cried.
Stayed home.
Yeah, I stayed home. I cried. I was like,
Concert was great, man.
yeah, these bands are
Definitely
rad.
didn't grow with gray hair.
It was lit, fam. I'm not old. All right, want to play some of that Miss the Boat?
Let's crack a lackin', kids. Okay, yeah, let's play some Miss the Boat.
Shake that Laffy Taffy.
While we're on the subject, could we change the subject now? I was knocking on your ears, don't be you were always out. Looking towards the future, we were begging for the past. Well, we know we had the good things, but those never seem to last. Oh, please just last. Everyone's unhappy, everyone's ashamed. Well, we all just got caught looking at somebody else's page. Well, nothing ever went quite exactly as we planned. Our ideas held no water, but we used them like a dam. Oh, and we carried it all so well, as if we got a new position. course, everyone goes crazy over such and such and such. We made ourselves a pillow, we just used it as a crutch. We were certainly uncertain, at least I'm pretty sure I am. Well, we didn't need the water, but we just built that good goddamn. And I know this of myself. I took much for other people, love. And I know this of myself. We listen more like single man, but the sound of like sweet bells. Was it ever worth it? Was there all that much to gain? Well, we knew we'd miss the boat, and we'd already missed the plane. We didn't read the invite, we just danced at our own wake. All our favorites were playing so we could shake, 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 shake. Tiny curtains open and we heard the tiny clap of little hands. A tiny man would tell a little joke and get a tiny laugh from all them folks sitting, drifting round on bubbles and thinking it was us that carried them. When we finally got it figured out that we had truly missed the boat. Oh, and we carried it all so well, as if we got a new position. Oh, and we owned all the tools ourselves, without the skills to make a show with. Oh, what useless tools ourselves.
I love that song. That was Miss the Boat by Modest Mouse. Going out to my big sister Heidi. Love you, Heidi. Can't wait to see you and Macy soon. Macy is my adorable niece. One of my two adorable nieces. I always can't forget I have two now.
You don't want them to think that there's a favorite.
No, there can't be a favorite. No, I
of
have
course not.
another adorable niece named Lulu, born to my other sister Jenny. So shout out to you, Jenny. I love you very much as well, and I can't wait to see you. They had to cancel their their trip from Florida to visit us this week because Lulu gave everyone the flu.
Oh no! I hope everyone feels better soon.
Yeah, they call her Typhoid Lulu now.
Love it. Oh, dude. So, where did you catch Modest Mouse? Because I when I was listening to that, I just remembered of me missing out the U.S. Open in Huntington Beach where they played for free. I didn't get to go. I know a couple friends went, and I don't know whatever excuse I used to not go. But do you remember where you caught him at?
So, it was a festival. I think it was the OC Fairgrounds called Big Adventure, and it was like. It was just before the pandemic, like a year or two before the pandemic, and it was really cool. So it was like a Comic-Con style event / music festival.
Oh, that's cool. So comedy and music?
No, like Comic-Con.
Oh, it was at Comic-Con.
No, it was like a Comic-Con style event. Like they had like a whole like trade show with people doing cosplay and.
What'd you dress up as? I would have been the Blink-182 bunny.
Would it be inappropriate to say your mom? It's just the first thing that comes to mind.
I mean, I just picture you wearing like a nice windbreaker tracksuit and looking cool. So
the only cosplay I've ever done was
my mom.
Yep. No. The only cosplay I've ever done was Deadmau5, and I have the full size Deadmau5 head prop. And then I did that here. We did a trunk or treat right out front of the building for all the local kids in back in 2019, and I dressed as Chubby Deadmau5. You know, like girls will do like sexy nurse. Well, I did Chubby Deadmau5.
Is this a self-proclaimed Chubby Deadmau5?
This is right here.
No, Horrible. I'm sure you killed it. I'm sure you killed it with that dead. Is that thing heavy?
Yeah.
Are you sweating off?
No, it's made out of like a styrofoam ball, like
Oh, okay,
it's
right.
like covered in fabric, so it's pretty light.
That's right. Oh man, I remember having like a scream mask as a child, or
Oh, you were one of those kids.
yeah, it wasn't the one that was like "What's up?" I wish it was the "What's up" one with the tongue out.
That's Kiss.
No, it's the Scary Movie face mask. It's I'll show you the link after the show. But,
from the parody movie.
Yep,
Okay.
it is. I remember seeing that a lot, and I was like, "Mom, why can't I get that? That looks hilarious."
Do you have the one where you like squeeze it and it was just like?
No, that is another one. There's like obviously.
I didn't like those. I went as a laundry basket for Halloween one year, man. I had stupid costumes, but I loved them.
I do love that. I also had a cool one that I was like, I'm really into skateboarding this year. Like my whole life I has been, but like one year I was like, Mom, what can I do for like a skateboarding thing? And she's like, the woman that you dressed as, God bless her soul. She's awesome as heck. She's still kicking. But she was like, oh, you could be a dead skateboarder. I was like, that's awesome, smart idea. She's like, got me a new white shirt and I forgot whatever pants, and she just threw it in the driveway and reversed on her. It reversed over it, so it looked like I got ran over. So when I'm skating around picking up candy, I just have like a fat tire tread mark on my chest and my pants. And I had this blood face and like, blood all over my face. And I was like, dude, let's go.
You know what my mom would have said? If you want to be a dead skateboarder, just don't put your helmet on, Frank. She's the helmet enforcer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had to wear a helmet when I'd go outside and play in the snow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because
Right.
the ice rolls fall. So
Yeah, hey, no,
so
you're
she
not
made me
wrong.
wear a helmet, and I agree. And the helmet came in handy skiing a few times.
Yeah,
so.
I bet it did. As a parent, I'm like 110%.
Oh, absolutely.
Even as a younger adult, I was like, no, I get that. Like,
Yeah.
there's a couple pros that skate with helmets, even street skating, and I'm like, let's go. Thumbs up is what I give them. Let's make it look cool.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have any other songs you want to show us?
Oh yeah, I got another track I could show you guys. Do you want me to play the song that means something to me, or should
Yes,
play
I
one of my
do. I
songs?
didn't know you
Okay.
had it ready yet.
I did. Let's see.
Oh.
All right, along the same vein of yours, it's I guess a little bit earlier 2000s, but some 2000s rock. Some Man Overboard by Blink-182.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, let's hear some Man Overboard by Blink-182.
There's so much more that I wanted, and there's so much more that I needed, and time keeps moving on and on and on. Soon we'll all be gone.
Let's take some time to talk this over. You're out of line and really sober. We can't depend on your excuses, 'cause in the end, it's useless.
You can only lean on me for so long. Bring the ship about to watch a friend drown. Stood out on the ledge, beg you to come down. You can only lean on me for so long.
I remember shots without a chaser. Out to my thoughts. Now you're a stranger. Cover up the scars. Put on your game face. Left you in a bar to try and save face.
You can only lean on me for so long. Bring the ship about to watch a friend drown. Stood out on the ledge, beg you to come down. You can only lean on me for so long.
Sorry, it's over. So sorry, it's over.
There's so much more that I wanted, and there's so much more that I needed, and time keeps moving on and on and on. Soon we'll all be gone.
see you around. You. Oh.
And that was Man Overboard by Blink-182.
Oh.
Here on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, or anywhere in the world at kcaaradio.com.
What are they tuned into? What show?
Oh, I don't remember. No. You're tuned in to Highlight One Radio here on KCAA. Thanks for tuning in. We're chatting. We're getting to know our engineer tonight, Mr. Eric Rosario, host
Hi.
of Palm Trees in Progress Presents here on KCAA Radio. Same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
not
don't forget to
Sundays.
tune in tomorrow, y'all.
So tell me, what about that song made it special for you specifically?
Oh man. Any kind of Blink-182 era, like of that song, like that Blink-182 era, anytime I hear like that guitar tone, it takes me back to high school. Because I was born 92, so this album dropped like 90, maybe 2002 or something like that. So it is a little bit before my time, but like me and my friends just grew up listening to Blink-182. You know, I'm sure you know who. What's My Age Again and stuff like that. But it's the live album that this was on, the Man Overboard. It actually was one of those secret whatever unreleased.
Oh, where you like leave it playing for 20 minutes after the last track and all of a sudden it comes
Do you remember
on?
those?
Oh yeah.
Dude, we could like have a whole episode about that, I feel like.
That would be fun actually.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was one of those like they had like 15 different tracks of like their comedy in between their songs, and there was like one of the hidden ones behind it. And the live album, still even my favorite album of Blink-182's, you know, of all time, is the Mark and Tom and Travis live show or whatever, because it has Enema of the State and it has Take Off Your Pants, I believe, all like on one.
Oh, I love taking off my pants.
And Jacket. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is the name of the album.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and you know, just to hear those songs, but like all together and faster, that was pretty, you know, it struck with me. And the song's like about like substance abuse problems and stuff like that, and you know, it's actually, that song is about their ex drummer before Travis Barker was on the thing. The guy Scott, I forget his last name right now, but he had a drinking problem, and yeah, so he was missing. They were making them miss shows and stuff on tour because he wasn't able to show up at the times that they needed him.
Yeah.
And you know, if you listen to the lyrics, you kind of hear it, but it's basically about any friend who has substance issues and and yeah, I guess Man Overboard, they couldn't keep the band going. They got Travis instead.
Huh?
Yeah.
Instead, they got a guy with a tattoo addiction.
Well, back then he did not so much, but yeah. Oh man, the guy that's married to the Kardashian or something like that.
Yeah.
Very punk rock.
It's funny, when you look at him, you'd think he'd be like in like Avenged Sevenfold or something. But then like they left me roses by the stairs, and it's like
yeah.
And he's got like tattoos all over his face.
I'm trying to think of like another one like that, like a line like my girlfriend, you know. I guess this is growing up, you know.
Yeah, I mean they paved the way toward
I love pop punk.
pop
think
punk.
I think as a kid too, I was like a little embarrassed to tell people that like I loved pop punk and stuff like that. I was like, they sound a little soft, and I just didn't want people like, oh, what?
Yeah, but you know, it's become more normal. I've always liked that kind of music, but now it's like it's more like accepted now, like to you know, for guys to
listen to people
embrace
complain.
their softer side.
Yeah, nasally lyrics and nasally vocals and stuff like that. Yeah, but as a kid, I was like, yeah, I don't really like Blink-182, and I'm low-key, I'm like their biggest fan. But
you write a song about that.
Yeah, that I should. Have you heard their newest song? I haven't heard their newest track. I hear everyone's really emotional about it.
I have not.
Yeah, I guess because you know that they were touring and did like 2 albums without the original band member. Without Tom
And then
DeLonge.
now he's back, right?
Yeah. And you know, it's funny because when I saw Blink-182 live, I saw him without Tom DeLonge, which, you know, without the guitarist, usually that doesn't sound like too bad to see a band like, oh, just a different guitarist. But when it's 3 people, like a 3-set band, you're missing 33% of the band, and let alone that dude was also vocals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it was a little bit more like seeing a cover band. I had a great time, but you know, I'd love to see them now that they're all on tour with original members and stuff like that.
I know a good one here. Oh, you pulled it up?
Oh, what was that?
Are you pulling up a new one or?
Oh, no, you know what? I don't know if there's curse words in there. And stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a good song that kind of reminds me. I've been listening to it this past year. It's kind of about reflecting on growing up. It's called "Sober Up" by AJR. Have you heard it?
No, you want me to play that?
Sure. Let's play it in a minute here. But I've been reflecting on it this year a lot because it's kind of about like how growing up makes you numb, and you just trying to get into that workflow and forget to enjoy life. And so it's kind of a special song to me now. My roommate showed it to me last year, shortly after the storm we had up there. We had like 10 feet of snow, literally. It
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's rough
I
up
missed
there.
2 weeks of work here. So, but we afterward it totaled his car. So there was so much snow it crushed his windshield and totaled his car and leaked inside. So we were listening to music on the way. I was dropping him off at work, and this is one of the ones. So, yeah. It's a good song, though. Sober Up by AJR featuring Rivers Cuomo.
Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, 'cause it makes me feel young. Hello, hello, last time that I saw your face was recess in second grade, and it made me feel young. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up, it made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? How's it go again? Goodbye, goodbye. I said to my bestest buds, we said that we keep in touch, and we did our best. All my new friends, we smile at party time, but soon we forget to smile at anything else. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up, it made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? How's it go again? How's it go again? My favorite color is you. You're vibrating out my frequency. My favorite color is you. You keep me young, and that's how I wanna be. My favorite color is you. You're vibrating out my frequency. My favorite color is you. You keep me young, and that's how I wanna be. Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, 'cause it makes me feel young. Hello, hello, last time that I saw your face was recess in second grade, and it made me feel young. And I wanna feel something again. I just wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? Growing up, it made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me feel something again? Can I finally feel something again? How's it go again?
Ooh, I like that one right there, man.
Yeah, it's a cool song. I don't know. Some songs hit you hard, and I don't know why that one does, but it does.
Oh, yeah, you could feel it in your chest, bro. Like that
Yeah.
one. Those lyrics are pretty deep too. It reminded me of that South Park episode I told you about that you didn't like that much.
Oh, which one?
You're growing old, South Park, or what was it?
Oh, the one with all the fart noises.
yeah.
No, it was a good episode. I couldn't. They overdid the noises.
Right. I feel like the way that you described feeling about that song is basically how I felt about that South Park episode. I was like, oh no, I am growing old. It might have hit me like my mid-20s, and I was just like, oh, and then just like Landslide playing, and then just. and I'm just crying like, oh, dude, I am growing older. And yeah, I felt the same way about these lyrics. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's a great song, and it's true. You know, you get a little overwhelmed with the important stuff in life, like the important tasks you have to do, and you forget about the important things you have to do to keep yourself healthy as a human.
Yeah, you're right.
But I believe it's your turn to pick a song, so you're welcome to pull one up. We'll probably end the we'll probably pull up our closing track. I'll let you pick.
All right.
But we have a few minutes still. So
cool. You know what? I got a short one of these tracks that I have. As
okay,
well.
we can do that, and then we can come back after that. Then.
All right. So here's this one's called You ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
All right. So this one's called The Last Dundies. It's off one of my more recent projects, Save Your Soul, available on all streaming platforms. Called.
Oh, this one's you.
Last Dundies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get this proper.
So much of my time here at Dunder Mifflin. I spent so much of my time here at Dunder Mifflin thinking about my old pals, my college a cappella group. The weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Someone should write a song about that.
I'm chasing trains and buses, my brother's chasing dragons. I'm taking second chances on bad romances that never matches. Mashes, smash mouth and Jamiroquai, can I get by? Nonetheless live, Lord please forgive me for all my sins. Can I get it when I have nothing else to give them? Music and this mix, poorly mastered, pulling tricks with no magic, mathematician ignoring factors, wasted breath attempts to flatter. Backhanded compliments, I'm on the fence, lost common sense, I'm often spent getting baked, it's obvious, give and take, wake and pray, for me it goes synonymous. I shipped another love letter to my sweet anonymous, I slid in all the details, I'm trying to keep it honest, miss, I slid in all the DMs, I knew that I was wrong for this, still flip it for retail, and won't pay whole price for shit. And I know, it's not so bad, it's not so bad, it's not so bad, and I know, it's not so bad.
Yeah, that was the closing track off of my most recent project right there.
Not so bad.
Yeah, that's actually the name of the
No, I like
project.
it.
Yeah, it's
It was
not so
deep.
bad. Thanks, man.
No, good job, man.
Appreciate that.
And where can they find that?
That one they can find on all streaming platforms. That one's called The Last Dundies, Save Your Soul. By on the project was It's Not So Bad. Yeah, I was pretty stoked off that one.
Yeah, good job, man. So
Thanks,
tell me a
bud.
little bit about the. I like to get into the technical nitty gritty. Tell me a little bit about the beat making process on that one. Where'd you get the beat, or how'd you make it, or?
Just messing around with the keyboards and stuff. Like a lot of times, I'll just be putting down some drums and then some keys under
Cool.
it, and just kind of loop it from there. From like throw little layers on it.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I wish I could go. I wish I had cooler details about that.
No, but I mean, it's just I just like to get an idea of people's workflow. It's fun.
Yeah. But I mean, dude, I am like from the hip hop era where we do sample like a lot of stuff like from everything. Like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that you heard the Workaholics audio clip sample, and that one was a clip from The Office, which actually got cleared by Spotify. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised you're able to do that past there.
Yeah, and just sampling them for kind of make it gives albums feels, as well as like I've sampled like loops of drums that I heard on like movies before. You know what I mean? Like I usually lay my own drums down, but I like if I hear like a cool drum loop off of a movie or show, I'm like, I could use that. I could use that for a track.
I see. I'm looking at your album here. There are so many good titles on here. Not all of them I'm willing to read off, but Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't an antidepressant. Might be my favorite.
That's a
Oh my gosh, dude, that's funny. These are some good names.
Yeah. And all of the names are pretty relevant to the song, like what it talks
The Harry
about.
Potter one is pretty funny. Philosopher's Stoned.
Yeah, with the
the
D
D and the-
in parentheses. Thank you.
Oh, dude, that's funny. Okay, we'll definitely be talking about some of these soon.
Awesome.
We're coming up on our last 5 minutes here. I just want to remind you, you've been listening to Highlight One Radio here on KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, or anywhere in the world at kcaaradio.com. We are highlighting our awesome engineer, Mr. Eric Rosario, today. He is the host of Palm Trees in Progress Presents. Could you tell us where they can find you again?
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I want to say thanks again, Frank, for
man.
allowing to highlight me on the show. Happy to be here, and always have a blast with you, bro. Yeah, you guys can find the show on YouTube and on all social media platforms at Palm Trees and Progress. Also, check out our website, palmtreesandprogress.com, for some cool merchandise and the links to all of our shows as well. And also, don't forget to check out my music stuff. I'm doing some pretty cool stuff. Frank, I'll talk to you after the show, but I got some beats with some pretty A-list artists.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about that. They'll be dropping soon enough, so keep an eye out for that on my Spotify, whatever you stream your platform, your music off of, whatever platform you do that. I'm available. Save your soul. You guys could be able to find me.
Well, awesome, man. Do you have a closing track you want to play for us?
I got a little beat I could play. This one's a little bit more. You know what? This will be more towards the song that it'll show my inspiration from Blink-182.
Okay. So before we get into that, this will be our closing song. So I just want to thank everyone for listening to Highlight One Radio here at KCAA Radio. And if no one has told you this week that they love you, let me be the first. To quote my good friend Father John Reed, I love you, man. You're one of my best buds. And Eric, you're one of my best buds too. So thank you, man. And we will be back next week.
Thanks again, bro. Appreciate it.
And what's this song called again, Eric?
You know what? It's an unreleased track.
Ooh, secret, top secret. But keep your ears open for it.
World premiere.
World premiere.